Hey yo, what up? Welcome to VchiBanter. It is myself, Buff Pup, with AI Candy, Rose Doodle, and Shia Bun. This is episode 34. Welcome.
I don't know why that sounded like you were introducing like a case file for a murder.
Episode 34. Candy Rose your
remember
purse.
this.
I would do that.
Gonna remember this episode forever. It's gonna go down in infamy.
Infamy?
Why?
What does that mean?
It's
Because
gonna
we
be-
can say swears at the start now. I'm
Yeah,
not gonna.
fuck you.
But we,
Oh,
We should probably bleep that just in case.
it probably should, because okay, so YouTube changed it where you can swear in the beginning of like whatever now, and it can still be monetized and it's fine. But how long is it going to be for like a couple months until they're just like, nah, we don't want to do that anymore. We're just gonna reel it back.
Or do you know what's
That's
going to happen?
stupid.
They're going to be like, oh yeah, we totally changed that rule, and then it doesn't go into effect until like 3 months later. And so people are like, why am I getting dinged?
Yeah.
What's happening?
You know what that makes me think of?
Why?
Remember that one time
No.
that Twitch changed their rules to allow adult material and how wild that got?
I
Dude.
think we talked about this once on the podcast.
Yeah,
Did
we
we?
did
I
talk.
don't-
Yeah, we did
Oh, I
talk
don't
about
remember it.
Yeah, we talked about it because as someone who was a not safe for work artist in the past, I don't know how to do that thing. What's it like when people go, I.
You say people, you mean Dash.
Yeah. No, he just grabs his phone and just goes like this. He just like shoves it in your face.
Oh,
He's
true,
like,
he does do that.
going here.
Yeah.
But yeah, as someone who was a not safe for work artist, it could have been done differently. And I won't get into my spiel about it again. But could have
Can
been
you-
done
can you
differently. Could have been
explain-
cool.
Why you don't like beanbag chairs? You mentioned it right before the beginning of
what?
the podcast, but I
Okay.
just wanted to make sure we don't forget that one.
Two things. First of all, three things. Thank you for bringing it
Okay.
up. First one. Second
Three.
of
No,
all,
actually, you 4 things. I got 4
Sorry.
things for you.
I'm sorry to the people in the UK that are currently getting dinked by like all the censorship stuff. Sucks to be stuck in all that. I don't even want to get into all that as a topic, but I feel bad because we're
Oh, yeah,
talking about the not
fucking
safe for
ass.
work artist thing. 'Cause
I
they're
have
just,
signed
like, getting
petitions.
bodied.
And they didn't even care.
But I said, because we're talking about a podcast room in the future at some point as an idea, where like we are able to be in the same room together and
So I can
be
smell
able to
candy
touch
in
each other.
person.
I need
Every day.
okay, no. Okay,
You're the
now
one
you
that
have
gets
two
sniffed.
things.
Don't start with
You're
that.
the one who makes me smell you every time I see you.
Mm,
Like, do I smell? Smell me? Do I smell me? Do you smell
Every
me?
single time we're out somewhere.
it's my thing.
Every single time. I can't say anything because I make you sniff me back though.
That's my plan.
I
Anyway.
don't want to use beanbag chairs for the podcast because I feel like a turtle that has been deshelled but like left in the shell. Because I feel
Can you
like
do the motion you did with it before?
I don't know if I.
Where you lean back and you roll around?
No, Candy, it was more frantic.
like,
it was like
stuck on
it was
your
like this.
back.
It was like
Because like when you're trying to get up and you have to be like, and you have to like fucking roll. Like, it's harrowing, bro. I don't
For
want
our
to do
audio
that.
listeners, just imagine a Koopa from Mario Kart on its back, just like
Yeah.
flailing in a really cute, pathetic
Candy's
manner.
not
That's
turtle
Candy.
enough for the turtle club. and the
There's
beanbag
no way to get
chair.
out of beanbag with dignity because then you have to like roll on all fours and then like crawl. Like I do.
Are you saying that we have dignity?
I don't know about you, Rose Doodle, but okay.
Excuse me, what the fuck? Try that
That is
again?
true because I will say that Miss Rose Doodle does have a beanbag, and I have to hot dog
That
roll
is
out
not
of it every
She has a
single
cat
time.
bag.
It's a cat bed.
You,
Sorry.
you have no right to say that. You literally also had the exact same thing. I have what is called a love sack. This is not a sponsorship,
Oh,
but I do love that motherfucker. It is basically the shape of a beanbag chair, but has memory foam in it, and it's kind of beanbag chair, but it's comfy. It's basically like a beanbag chair and a bed had a sexy, sexy fucking love creature built out of them.
So a cat bed.
Some kind of love.
I
sack
am a
for you.
cat. That makes sense. And you also had a love sack, and you told me when I said I was
Yeah.
thinking about getting one, you're like, "Oh, the only reason I didn't get it was because, or the only reason I don't have one again is because I don't have the room for it." But I loved it so
No,
much.
I think
Don't
you're
come out and talk
misremembering. I
shit.
think it's because the Fire Nation attacked and then took it away from me.
Yeah. So you didn't replace it because you didn't have room, but you would
They're
have
big.
if you did. Yeah, but you loved it. You can't sit here and say, "Oh, it's evil." No. You also love it.
When have I said it's evil?
Okay, you didn't say it was evil, but you talked about it like it was bad.
Oh, Miss Rose Doodle, I think you're misremembering.
I said I
I
hate
can't
them
stop doing
because
that.
if I was to sit in a chair, I want it to be a big metal Game of Thrones-esque chair that cuts me and makes me go insane.
Ooh, gives you like the grain
Why
green
you
or whatever
like
it's called.
that?
Yes, and it's
Yeah.
like medieval times, like fantasy medieval times
my
where you don't know what's
God.
going
Oh,
on. So like
This is
every
why
night
you
people come
have
up and
the
give
bed
you
you have.
potions to
Wait,
fix an
holy-
ailment they don't
holy
even
shit.
understand, but
Candy?
your toes are just rotting away and falling off your body. Sorry,
Candy.
go ahead.
Candy.
Oh.
That's
Candy.
me.
Candy.
Yes, yes.
Every time we go to antique shops, I always find at least 2 medieval chairs. And so it is possible that we could have medieval chairs for the podcast rooms where we just sit in thrones.
I want like a friend court where we get a bunch of fancy chairs, and then when someone does something we don't like, we take them to friend court.
Okay.
That sounds so much more stressful than it has to be. Because, like, what if it's something really minor, but you don't tell them about it, and you're like, you know where you need to sit. You put them, like, in, like, the.
And then,
dude, that'd be-
the
And then you're like, you left my
punishment chair.
phone charger at the hotel.
That is like
Right.
an interesting thing. It's like we're never allowed to fight or talk about anything serious unless we're in this chair. So we have like a Pavlovian response to the chair.
Oh my god, we're like on a trip and like we have to like keep quiet until we get back home because we have to like sit in
Dude.
the chair.
I hate that.
Actually, I'm going to expose us a little bit. I will say, forever proud of us because whenever we have literally anything happen, we talk about it within like 24 hours.
Yeah,
Like,
true.
Because
Well, yeah,
in
because
LA,
we all have trauma.
Buff and I talked about stuff because I made some missteps and I felt bad, and then yeah. But my
It's 'cause
point
we all
is,
have trauma and
I
we can't like hold on to shit. So it's
no,
like,
but I think it's good. I prefer being like really direct, not the trauma,
No,
but
me too.
being direct.
yeah, yeah.
Because
I think it's better just to say stuff. What's the fucking point of like holding it and be like, I don't want to hurt their feelings. It's like you're literally just prolonging having the conversation anyways, and then also you're gonna like hold a grudge or like whatever the fuck you're gonna do for the next week and a half because you're sitting there not saying shit. So you might as well. And also on top of that, as someone who has memory loss issues, okay, I'd rather talk about it now than like a week from now and be like, oh, what happened? What did I say? What was the emotion? Blah blah blah. Like it just fucking just talk about it. It just I'd rather just
Additional
fucking talk about
pitch.
it.
Additional pitch to the chair of accusation. I think we should also have hand puppet versions of ourselves.
I would love that.
And then that does the so we have negative feelings to the hand.
So you're just
puppet.
sitting there like,
Wait.
You said
That
this
would be
the other
so
day, and I
fun.
don't much care
You
for it.
said
And it's
this
like
the other
it's
day,
not me,
and
it's
I
the
was
hand
very
puppet.
upset.
Wait. I want to backtrack a little bit. The whole we talk to each other about stuff.
Yeah.
I did not. I think I got so used to us being so communicative because I had to confront somebody else about something recently that I'm not going to get into
I
because
did
they'll
not
probably know
hear
who I'm
about
talking
this.
about.
Oh,
Uh,
I didn't hear about this.
No, you didn't. I'll tell you more in detail off
Oh,
the podcast
exciting.
with names. But
On the fans
somebody
link.
did
Nah.
something that made me mildly uncomfortable.
Mm.
Okay.
And I couldn't talk to them about it when it happened due to certain circumstances. So then later, when I could, the same day, I told them, hey, that thing you did made me a little uncomfortable. And instead of just talking about it, they like started profusely apologizing. They started typing with like ... They started like putting
Ew.
themselves down. They started doing all this stuff. And I was
Oh.
like, it wasn't that serious, babe. I just thought you would want to know. And they were like, I'm so sorry. I feel horrible. Now I'm wondering about every other situation that's ever happened. And I was like, what? I was just trying to tell you, babes. Like, I'm not even mad.
It is
And they
interesting
acted
to
like
me.
I was like, they acted like I killed their dog or something. Like,
Mm.
It is interesting to me because I feel with the age bracket that we're in, I feel very interested that when I talk to some people, then I'm like, I don't know what it is. Like sometimes I'll bring up like be like, hey, I don't feel comfortable with this or whatever, and they'll like not know what to do, and I'm like, did we not like
I
I just feel like I'm like at this point I feel like it should be pretty easy to get critiqued if that
mhm.
makes sense.
No, it should be. But everyone thinks that if you say that you have a problem, that it means you fucking hate them now, which is not the case.
Yeah, but then that's also another trauma thing.
To me, that's
Sorry,
a taking out the trash situation.
Sorry, Candy just went to me.
Well, like,
yes.
I
Wiggles
think
finger
that
in
if you put boundaries up and then someone gets like that, red flag. Okay, we're not as close as I thought we were. Goodbye. Protecting my peace.
That is true.
Oh,
that
well,
is.
yeah. I mean,
But
it wasn't even
up,
someone
you
I was
know.
immensely close with. It was someone that I'm like friendly with.
Mhm.
I
Right.
just always think about how I leave interactions with all of you guys feeling great. So if I don't feel great with people when I stop talking to them,
True.
then
True.
Rose, you've
Also-
helped me with those interactions before too. Sorry, Candy, you go ahead.
who
and
have
I'll say
Buff helped you
afterwards.
with that?
No, Rose.
No, Rose did.
I did.
Oh,
I
that's
don't help.
nice.
Did I?
Well, no, Rose is really good, I think,
Wow.
about expressing like, hey, even though it might seem like a small thing and could like brush under the rug, if it makes you feel uncomfortable, it's like worth it to. I remember one time something happened where someone did something that kind of came off very rude to me, and they even acknowledged that it might have been rude. And I was just like, how do I? I'm like, I was talking with you guys about it, and Rose, you actually helped me write up a thing of just being like, hey, let's just, why don't you just mention and just be like, hey, hey, I don't appreciate that. Like, if and so I think even before that, like, I was just more just brush it under the rug. Oh, well, oops. I guess fuck me then,
Oops.
But before that, I think it was better that I just announced that I was just like, hey, I just want to let you know that I didn't like that.
Well, yeah, because then they won't do it again.
Yeah, I'm not angry, mean, or mad, but like, just
my thing is that like,
that.
even if you don't come out to like a resolution or whatever, or maybe you guys disagree or whatever, it's better to say something and put all your cards on the table than not say anything, because all it's going to do is just cause some sort of turmoil between you guys, regardless if you continue with whatever the thing is or not. Like, it doesn't.
It just colors future interactions.
Yes, and then and then when you bring up something and you're like, you did this to me like 2-3 months ago or whatever.
Oh my God.
All it does is that it just paints every single little interaction between that time frame as like a bad interaction, because you didn't have the goal or like whatever you want to call it to come talk to me about probably the smallest fucking issue. I'm gonna be real.
You're too busy harboring resentment instead, and now that everything's tainted by that.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's kind of rough, because I've been in and I've seen us be in those situations where we're trying to have a conversation. Notice how I said trying to have a conversation with just like kind of like casually talk about things. And then all of a sudden it's like, man, it's like someone just like picked up that really hard ball that's like in dodgeball, like that one ball that for some reason the gym coach puts in there, and it's just like, yeah, we'll throw this one in here, it's not a soft one, and they just throw it, whip it at you, and it's just like, yeah, but 3 months ago you said this, and actually I was upset about that. And it was just like, okay, why didn't you talk to me about it 3 months ago? Don't use that as leverage in a current conversation. What are you talking about? Like, what are you?
Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy. Yeah.
Wild.
I hope that, I guess, like, with this conversation, I hope that people just say it first, like as soon as possible. Like,
yeah, if you have like a friend that you're pissed at right now and they don't know that you're pissed, how are they going to fix it? It doesn't make sense.
Right.
Yeah, also you're wasting your own time by sitting and being mad about it. Like, that's what I'm like. I could be writing werewolf porn.
That is so true. That is so true. I think about that all day, every day.
Listen, my thing is, and this is my metric as well. This is my metric. If I would rather be looking at a picture of a fictional character than talk to you, then you're out.
You're out. LOL.
That's my metric. That's the one that
crazy.
I go by.
Also, can I just, this is way off topic, my friendos, but I just want to say the energy in this room is very high energy. Does anyone know why?
I do.
Yes, Miss Rose Doodle.
It's morning.
It's morning time. If you guys don't know, we're morning people, and we like to wake up in the morning. Other than Candy, it's like nighttime for Candy.
I was going to say, I don't think Candy's a morning.
But also,
it
Candy's
is
a night owl.
Completely different
so.
vibe.
No,
it is a different vibe.
Candy can be a morning person. It's just that because Candy's in Australia.
It's true.
Candy's not a morning person. But when Candy was here, Candy was a morning person.
It's true.
I woke up like an hour ago. Well, like an hour
so
and a
it's
half
technically,
ago,
I would say
it
technically
is
morning for you, because it's technically like you just woke up. Like,
slept.
But I literally have my coffee and I'm sitting here drinking it, and that's probably why I have like, hey, good morning, princess.
You know what I have?
A complex.
Besides that,
What do you got?
I have Doggy Style Buffs flavor from GamerSupps, which you can use code VchiBan for 10% off your order for.
Thank you. Thank you
It's
so much.
good.
Hey everyone, I'm here to talk to you about GamerSupps. If you guys don't know, I came out with a cool flavor called Doggy Style, which is pretty sick. And it came out with a very interesting animation, which I can't show you here. But they are a keto-friendly energy drink, and they are super awesome to work with, and we love working with GamerSupps. Not only that, but they do a lot of awesome merch. We have done plenty of merch launches with them as well. Like I said, also including my flavor and my cup and Candy's cup and a whole bunch of other stuff in the future. Use code VchiBan at checkout to get 10% off of a GamerSupps with any other stuff that you buy from there. Thank you, GamerSupps. Dude, a lot of people have Oh my god, this is my favorite thing, and I haven't been able to talk about it. Not because we haven't. No reason in particular. I just haven't talked about it. I have seen
your hands
people.
in my face, audio listeners. Go on.
There's so many things happening.
She's
There's so many.
she's too energetic. Get the fuck out of here.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Trees are going past you. They're going past you. They're running. You're running.
Oh, dude. Oh.
But people have been making like YouTube videos about reviews of Doggy Style, and they'll like be like, oh, these are just my first impressions, and I'll give it like a blah 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 whatever. And then one person was like, I'm gonna try this carbonated, and then like made it carbonated, and then they like, and I've just been really enjoying a lot of them. It's been really fun to watch people like physically enjoy it, and then like, cause there was this one video, and I was showing Shia, and I actually love this video so much. So it was of this guy. Obviously, I won't call him out or anything, but it was this guy, and he got the flavor, and he was like, oh well, Buff Pop's not really like my top VTuber, but that's okay. Like I try every flavor. And me, I'm like, yeah, that's fine. Like whatever, like toot your own horn or whatever. And then he was like, I don't really know much about her and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, sick, whatever. Then he was like, so I feel like I'm not really going to understand the flavor because I just don't know what they like. And I'm like, totally valid. Makes sense. I get it. Like totally makes sense.
It's in the name.
Then they like tried the flavor, and so they had kind of like, when they first started the video, they just kind of had like a meh kind of face, you know what I mean? Like they're just kind of like, I don't know really much about this or whatever. Right when they had the flavor, their face like lit up, and they're like, holy crap, like this is awesome. They're like, this is like top 3. And then like they started, they're like, holy shit, like blah, blah, blah. And they started like talking about it and really excited. And I was like, I just feel really like, I know you don't know me, and that's fine. That doesn't bother me at all. But it just was really funny because the attitude was very meh, but then you came out very happy, and that made me very happy.
Yeah,
like
but there's no bias. Really... It's like organically they just like
yes, because I would rather someone not know me and like have no bias or anything, because like, I mean, in my brain, I'm always worried that people are just being like yes men, you know, because, and that's like I hate that.
Talking to you, pups. My hand's inside me, but
I hate that.
Talking to you.
I hate like yes men. So like, and like that's why I kept asking you guys when you guys were trying it. I was like, give me like an honest answer. And I know you guys would, and I know that like you would tell me how it is. But like that's why I kept saying it, because I kept being like, just tell me like it's like if there's something you don't like about it, like just tell me what is it, because I just want like honest feedback. And to see that video made me really excited. So I was like really excited that person really liked it. So anyways, I'm enjoying it. It's been fun. It's been fun watching people react to it and try it.
Dude, I'm enjoying seeing everyone using my code and buying it.
Me too.
I'm just like, hell
that
yeah.
helps you move.
And you know what code you can use? That's code VchiBan for 10% off on your Doggy Style.
Yeah, it's true. VchiBan
supports us all.
It does.
It's true. It supports
us all.
It does.
Buff
Can you move? You know?
Oh, wait. I have to. Rose or Shy, talk about something for like 5 seconds.
Oh, God.
Good luck, guys.
This is like that clip where that guy comes up and says, name a woman, and they just all freeze up.
Name a woman. Billy on the street. Name a woman.
Yeah.
Name a woman.
Me.
Go on, name a woman.
Rose
Chad told me that you only tell them about one of your codes, but you don't use your own name. You don't mention your own name as a code.
He didn't know that was a code, because we were at home and I mentioned that because he was like, yeah, use a code, my only code, Bussy. And I told him off stream, I was like, you know that your name is a code, like automatically. And he goes, no, I didn't know that.
Okay. No one's told me. I didn't know.
Yeah, you can have as many as you want, but like Shia picked a code, but he didn't know that his name was a code automatically. So
did I ever tell you the other codes they let me have?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean, no, you haven't. You should tell us.
I have code BDSM.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
nice.
Chad told me about that.
And I have code Good Girl.
That's pretty
which
good.
I did not expect would be available, but it was, and I was like, oh.
I'm surprised, honestly.
Yoink.
I'm surprised that one's...
They were surprised that when
now.
I asked them about code Bussy, they're like, wow, I'm surprised that one wasn't taken.
I'm really surprised too, honestly.
Yeah, they
gonna
thought
get
it
a
would be
funny
gone.
one.
I thought it would be too, honestly, but I guess no one's brave enough.
Yeah. Yeah, well, you're
No.
brave enough, thank God.
brave enough for the Bussy.
Mhm.
What if I get like MILF milk?
Oh,
What?
Ooh.
MILF milk?
that feels like
Or
so long.
Milfy.
Yeah.
Milfy would be good.
Milkies?
No, MILFY, Milfy.
Okay.
Good,
I don't feel
good
very
job,
milfy
everybody.
right now.
Yeah.
Everyone should give
I
me a
don't feel
compliment.
very milfy right now.
Dude, I love doing that to people, like just being like, we should just say one nice thing about each other right now.
True.
God.
We all smell good.
We do
You're
all
so
smell
fucking
good.
scent motivated.
I am, dude. If someone smells bad,
Yeah.
Did you guys ever see that TikTok or like the I guess I don't know if it was a TikTok, but it was like people talking on TikTok about them being like, if someone smells bad on a first date, like, is it like you just can't go on a date with that person? And I was like, 100%. I was like,
agree with
I
that.
refuse.
Yeah, I mean, it's a big deciding factor. I feel like on the first date, like that is your first impression of them. Is just
Yeah,
that
you should
I
care
feel like
how
I
you
would never
smell.
forget that. Now, if it's like, I mean, if you were just enamored with them otherwise, and you come back on the second date and it's different, but if you come back on like a second date and they are also still
They got
rank
that
stankin',
stink.
then it's just like I'm
but
not
see,
close enough
but
to
my
tell you
thing is-
that like I think you should have that addressed in some way.
Yeah, but my thing is that there wouldn't be a second date if you rank stankin'. So like, if you rank
True.
stankin', it's over. I'm not.
I guess
there's
it
no
depends
second
on
date.
how rank stank they are. Like, what if if it's
They
like
smell bad.
immense, then it's like
It's not like smell. It's not like, oh, they smell like a little off. Like, oh, we've been walking around in New York City and like their deodorant didn't work or whatever. It's like you smell bad. Like,
oh
yeah,
yeah, that's just an issue. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys are gonna believe me on this. I think I'm like 85% of my attraction to somebody comes from their voice.
I believe
Wow.
I
that with you.
believe you on
Like
that.
the way they, the
Wow,
way they
what-
speak,
wow.
the way they sound, the way they carry themselves, like that kind of stuff. Appearance, don't care. I mean,
No,
wow.
I completely understand that with you. That makes perfect sense to me.
wow, I could have never seen this coming. The
Yeah,
writer
actually.
and the ASMR girl. How could I have seen this coming?
Did you just call
I'm so
Candy an
picky, bro.
ASMR?
There's so many people that aesthetically I'm like, you're so hot, and they just will speak, and I'm like,
They
oh.
open their mouth and you're like, oh.
And then the opposite, someone will I'll look at them and be like, yeah, they're all right. And then they
Is
talk,
that
and I'm
like
you're
advanced?
so hot.
Is that advanced pansexuality? No,
I
or
don't-
is that like
I don't know.
Oh.
Cause like it's
no?
I don't know. I don't know what that is.
I feel like that still is like a part of, because I feel like with pansexual it doesn't matter about anything, right?
I'm just so
It's
auditorily
just being
motivated.
apathetic to gender is really what I consider pansexuality.
I always say that the only thing that gender changes is how we fuck in my fantasies.
Oh.
Wink, wink.
Kind of
Am I not
like what
okay?
you're
All right,
talking
sorry.
about-
I'll shut the fuck up.
Hands up, caught.
Okay,
My
well,
bad, y'all.
the way that you have Candy with the voice thing, I think that for me, like if there's not a baseline like strong level of chemistry, there's no way in hell I'll ever be attracted to you.
I mean, I feel like that's
Demi, right?
well. That
yeah,
what that's called?
probably, but like I feel
Well,
like
I
I
don't
don't really
think that's
care
different. I think
about
that's just not-
appearance.
being-
I don't really care about voice. I care about how someone smells. That's fucking like that's
That's literally
important to me.
pansexual. You're just describing being pansexual, right? Because that's like the whole
Yeah.
point. Like, this is that you don't care about anything else other than the connection.
It's just the chemistry. Yeah, I just feel like if I don't vibe with you instantly, like we're never gonna vibe. I feel that way
if I'm
even with
icked by
friends,
your voice,
honestly.
you have no chance. That's what I'm at. If I'm icked, I like legitimately, I'm icked by voices. Like if
See,
you have
okay,
like, a voice I
I
don't like,
used
then
to
then I
be-
wouldn't.
I used to be the type of
I'm
person
so
to
curious
be
what kind of
like,
voice you don't like.
well,
Hello,
That
my
one.
darling. My
No,
lady.
but Shia, you said
My
that's
lady.
cute though. I kind of
Um,
you got like a cruiser
uh-oh.
to you.
Oh, sorry, didn't mean to.
See,
I
I knew
know
it would be
that.
that way.
stop! You guys fuck so much already. Cut it out.
Sorry,
But I
didn't
think
No, I
you're
was
mean
gonna
hot
to.
say-
too.
Thanks.
And Rose, you're cute.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say, okay, this is what I was gonna say is that I used to be the type of person to be like, oh, if we don't vibe like right away, like we're just never gonna do it, because I used to just be very like closed off, and I just don't. But like there
There's
has
trauma.
been times where I have met people and like we were at a party, or like the vibes were weird, or like someone was drinking or someone was doing this and I didn't know they were drinking, and then like it happened like 3 or 4 times, and then at that point I was like, okay, well, I just don't know what's going on. And then they come up and they're like, hey, I'm so sorry for the past couple of times. I've just been like going through a lot and blah, blah, blah. And then afterwards we like vibe and I'm like sick. Like, 'cause
Yeah,
there's
but that's
been
because
so
they
many
built the chemistry.
Yeah, but you were just saying that like you were like, once it was like first impression, like if we don't have the chemistry, then it's not.
Well, yeah, but if that changes in the future, I'm not like, oh, you're still nasty. It's just like until that chemistry feeling is there, I'm just like,
Mm.
yeah.
If you sound like Jennifer Hale, you could get it.
I don't know who that is.
Oh my god.
One of the Hex girls. Then also
Scooby Doo.
Femme Shep. Yes.
Candy. I don't
Yes,
know if
Bob.
Rose would have interest in this show, but I know you would, Candy. There's a show that Shy and I just started watching. It's called Hunting Wives. Have you heard of it or seen anything about it?
No, but go on. I'm already interested.
Okay. it is basically like deep Texas South. Okay, there's a bunch of trad wives. It is not a reality show. It is like the Ozarks type of deal. Okay, just to push that out there. It's a bunch of like wives with rich husbands or whatever, and it's in Texas, so you can probably assume the type of people they are. Wink, love you, Texas. Just saying for the show purposes. But
Cowboys, get it.
Yeah, cowboys basically. And there's this like girl, and she's from New England, and she comes down to Texas for like a job and whatever. So definitely very different vibes. Like a lot of times she'll be walking around Texas, and the people be like, "Oh, so you're liberal, eh?" And then she's like, "Well, I just like blah blah blah," and they're like, "Yeah, whatever." Anyways, like that kind of vibe. But it gets to the point where it gets really crazy because one of the I don't want to spoil too much, but like one of the wives or whatever is like she just does a lot, and she's an open spirit.
She's really hot.
She's really fucking hot. Like
she is like the overseeing like mommy of the group, and she's a little bad. I mean,
she's
a little.
Really
I mean,
bad.
she's a lot bad.
She's
but like
very
she
bad.
knows it, and she's so hot.
Anyways, but there's also
no.
Well, I mean, Shia, as the man of the group, I don't think you can answer this question. Yes, she is very.
Well,
yes, she is
I don't think
very.
We're thinking about the same person then.
No, the mother. Yes, we are.
She's very prim proper. She's very like.
Shia.
She holds herself very. Okay, you know what? I'll let you go.
Shia, she is butch. Okay, however, her exterior is like very like what's it called?
Butch
like
stare, but
passion
femme
girl.
presenting.
Yeah, very feminine presenting, motherly or whatever. But holy fuck, behind the scenes, she is like, she is literally gonna fuck you up. Like that is like, oh my god, she is like butch interior, passion princess out exterior. Like very, very, very good, very mommy core. Love it.
Okay,
love. And then also there is like another girl who is like actually just butch, like period, like slay, pussy pop, whatever. But it gets pretty intense. And also there's murder and crime scene. So sex, murder, crime scene, dommy, mommy,
Texas?
women, butch ladies, like what else? Guns. There's guns in Texas, cowboys too.
It'll get me ready for America.
Yeah,
let me
I think you know what? I think it would prepare you for America.
It will set your expectations for when you meet a mom at a bar.
Moms
and she has a
love me.
gun.
Also, Shia, I'm just curious. What is your definition of butch? Is it just a look, or is it like what? Like what is that?
No, you're
I'm just
right.
Curious.
Everything you said, that's correct.
No.
No,
I
I like your definition.
I was gonna say we're on a podcast. I'm just curious.
No, I like what you said.
Okay. She's very
you
butch.
can
She's
be-
guns and like
There's like temperament butch, and then there's like fashion wise mask presenting.
yeah.
And then you can be
She's
like,
not mass presenting. She's definitely very femme presenting for sure.
Yeah.
But she walks around very maskly, I would say. Like
That's so
she yeah, honestly, yeah. Honestly, like I would say yeah. But she's very business oriented.
Okay.
So, like very like
I think we
she
need to
just-
watch more than 2 episodes to expand more upon this.
Yeah. I mean, I will say it's been mostly about her for the first 2 episodes, so I will say that I
So
feel very connected with
34.
her. Episode 34. Anyways, you should watch it and then
Okay.
you will like it. You will like it. I know you will. My America boo.
I am an America boo. I want to go to the Walmart and wear it and get the cowboy boots.
I don't think you should get cowboy boots from a Walmart.
No.
I don't like Walmarts.
I've never been, I don't think.
I don't like it. I feel like that their standard over time has become so low as far as just like presentation and like what you could expect out of a big box store like that. Like just in general, it feels like the bare minimum, and that's why it just kind of gets its reputation for being like, oh, it's Walmart, you know?
They just feel
Right.
like a
Like
liminal
Five Below.
space, but there's people in it.
I'll just keep poking out. I like Five Below.
Oh. I took you to
Like,
Five
I
Below
say
one
that.
time. One time I took you to Five Below.
It was phenomenal.
Oh,
I like
Candy
Five
came
Below
out of
too,
Five
but-
Below like, this magical experience I just had. Have you ever heard of Five Below?
Yeah, she had like 2 bags. And like, look at
I
all
did, I
this
gotta-
magical things that I have bought. This off-brand Disney merch.
They have super
I gotta-
elastic bubble plastic, which makes them good.
What the hell is that?
It's like that goop that you put on the end of a straw and you blow it up into a bubble that doesn't
Oh.
pop.
Do you know that gives you cancer?
Yeah, the fumes from that
whatever.
cannot be good for you. I remember doing that as a kid.
I feel like everything says that it gives you cancer or some kind of disease, though.
That's because your FDA don't give a F.
As well.
I definitely remember
Red
using
things.
those a lot and playing with those a lot as a kid, and I think that that's the reason why my eyes don't blink at the same time anymore.
Okay. Fuck, we didn't do my eye stuff last night. I have to do it after the podcast.
Time to put salt in Buff's eyes.
Oh my god. Okay, I need to talk about this
You should
story.
get squirt.
Are you going to talk about the ointment? Is that what you're about to talk about?
Yes, the fucking
knew it.
ointment, dude. We were in Chicago for Numi's concert, which fucking lit, by the way. It was so sick. But anyways, I forgot my saltwater eye drops, and so we were like, well, fuck, I need to go find them, which you can get them at, like, normally, like, any, like, grocery store or, like, whatever. It doesn't matter. They're pretty easy to find. However, I went and grabbed one, and I didn't realize that there was different kinds. So there's a eye drop one, but then there's also an ointment, which I had no idea was a fucking thing. I thought it was just always eye drops because the doctor always just said it was eye drops. So I just went and grabbed it, left, and then it was nighttime, and I was like, okay, put the eye drops in my eye, and Shia grabbed it out of the box and went, it's an ointment, and I was like, what, how? And then we had to read on the box that you have to take like the smallest like little bit and then pull your eyelid down and then like smear it in your eyelid. And it was fucking horrible because the little hose that comes out of it is like metal. So God forbid Shia bumps his elbow or anything. It would literally
But I
just, like,
didn't.
poke my
I was
eye
very
out.
safe while I was moving this towards your eyeball, and you kept saying, "Don't poke me in the eye. Don't do it. Don't poke me in the
it's
eye.
like a
Don't.
metal,
Don't.
like,
Be careful."
I wish
it's
I
fucking
could take your eye trauma from you because I poke my eyes all the time. I don't feel
Ew.
anything.
Yeah,
That's
I
so
also
fucked
am
up.
not bothered by that. I used to touch
Ugh.
them for fun as a kid.
Y'all are
Yeah.
nasty.
But
That
I
must
also
be
My
stared
inner
at the sun
eyelid.
as a kid, which is probably why I need glasses.
My inner
That-
eyelids peel sometimes.
Okay. Well, anyways, I put the ointment on, okay? And I would close my eyes because, like, with the eye drops, you close your eyes, you just keep them closed or whatever. And then you just, like, wait, like, 5-10 minutes and it burns and whatever. With the ointment, I was like, oh, it's not burning. Let me open my eyes. So I opened my eyes and it had, like, I don't even know how to. So have you guys ever got something on your glasses and then tried to clean your glasses and it had a white film over it and it was just so
Yeah.
shit you couldn't see? That's how my eyes were for 20 minutes. And I was like, I just fucked up my eyes. My eyes are like, that's it. It's over.
I
Like,
remember
that's
you
like,
saying that, and you were just like, I can't see. And I was like,
I literally couldn't see because I was like, it was so bad. I was like, there's no way. I'm like, it's over. I'm like, I just fucked my eye up because I just never have used it before. I don't know what's in it. Like, I just literally just fucked my eye up. And I like couldn't see. So I was just like, fuck it. I'm just going to go to bed and then hopefully it's just gone. I woke up in the morning and my eye was still blurry in like the corner. Like that means there was still ointment in the corner. And I was like, fuck that. Whatever that was the worst experience of my life ever. Fuck that. I would rather be in pain for 5 minutes than literally potentially not be able to see for almost 24 hours or 12
Yeah.
hours or whatever.
Yeah.
Like that was horrible.
Can I just say that since you were talking about when we were up there for in
Numi's
Chicago
concert?
for Numi's concert, that the venue that it was at was very intimate and small, and for
It
some
was.
reason their AC didn't work and it was very warm and hot there. So it was kind of like a
sweaty.
sweaty party. But also the cute little place that they had it in, whenever you walk in, it had tons of artwork on the wall. And it was just like,
God, yeah.
anywhere from boobs to just someone like mad eating some of that puss to then just like, there was a
like
picture
a
of like
mascot
a blue
dog showing butthole.
there was like a blue like wolf that was just like showing his butthole and little
I took a
balls
picture
and
of
stuff,
it.
and I was just like, I love this
took a
place. This is
picture.
great. This is
I'll send
wonderful.
it to the editor and then he can put like a black box over it. It's very, very cute.
It was cute. Yeah, it was like a lot of local art and stuff. And then like their walls were all like spray painted and written on, and it's clear that it's had a lot of love and a lot of
It's
people go
grungy
there
in a
too.
good way.
It was very grungy but clean grungy. Like it was good. Yeah.
Oh, hey there. Hi. I'm here to interrupt your beautiful viewing experience or listening experience to tell you about our ad today, which is Fansly. If you guys don't know, Fansly has been helping out the podcast a lot with not only behind the scenes content, but also what you guys get to see today. Fansly has a whole bunch of different content that you can find out here at fansly.com/VTuber. You can find all the things you like, such as me and all the other members of VchiBan. We also have behind the scenes content, so if you like to see all the glitches and fun things that happen on the podcast, we upload every Monday, so you can go check that out as well. Thank you so much for Fansly for not only supporting us, but the podcast. And now we'll go back to the episode. Dude, it was so funny because like they literally went to Numi and they're like, hey, I know your concert's only this night, but our AC just doesn't work tonight. And then she was like, what?
It's like, oh.
Of course,
Dude,
the
that was
one
wild.
night, like the one night that they need it, like doesn't work.
Also, Numi gave us these like juice shots that tasted
Jello
like
shots?
fucking
Jello shots?
ass. No, at the cafe. She was like, there's these wellness shots that are made of
Oh.
juice. And I swear to God,
Oh.
it burned my throat and we all had to drink water because you're just like, what the fuck is this? What the fuck did you
So-
what did you give us?
So there's these things called wellness shots. I'm sure people have taken them before. I'm sure you have, Candy. I'm sure that you've taken wellness shots. They're like little bottles or whatever, and they just have like ginger in them and lemon, and you just like shot it. Have you ever done that before?
Nope.
Oh, well,
Don't.
they're like kind of popular in America. I don't know. You can find them pretty easy. I, however, was taking them for a while because I like them and I like to feel good, and sometimes I just don't get like the vitamins or whatever. But I got them from Costco, and from
Value
Costco they're
pack.
like, yeah, there's like a value pack you get for like $7 or whatever. Really good. They're super good. Every time I drank them, I was like, oh, this isn't bad. Like blah blah blah, whatever. I don't know what the fuck the ones that Numi found at this cafe, but
Yeah.
holy shit, there was like cayenne pepper and
It
shit.
had
So I-
cayenne, lemon, and
Ginger
I forget
and
the other
turmeric.
thing. And
Yeah, it
ginger.
was
Ginger,
yeah.
turmeric, and
Horrible.
cayenne, but they're homemade. They weren't like mass produced ones, so
No,
the
it was
spiciness
awful.
levels of them were.
It was so bad.
Wild.
And then I was so funny because Shy and I are standing there and I looked at Shy and I was like, wouldn't it be so funny if I threw up from this? And I drank it. And then afterwards, I actually turned around and I was like, I actually think I might throw up. Like, it was so bad.
It
And
was
then-
real bad.
I grabbed water and I was like drinking it. And then we walked over to the mirror because that's where like what the trash can was. And I looked at Shy and I was like, holy fuck. This is so spicy. Oh my God. Do you hate me? And then we looked at each other and I was like, I'm so sorry. I don't know what came over me. The spice just like took over my body. I don't know what the fuck that
You
was.
instantly reeled it back because you're just like, oh, this is so spicy. I don't know about this. I don't think I can drink any more of this. Do you hate me? And you just went, whoa.
God.
Sorry, I just got a little out of control there. I need to
crazy.
reel that one back.
Yeah,
I was
I was
like,
like,
yeah, you do.
Apparently, Numi just does that. Just like lets people try them for fun to get the reaction. I was just like, you're so foul for that. But
She
also,
got a different
I'm gonna
one.
start doing that. She did.
Yeah, she got one and she said it tastes like a hamburger. And I was like, I don't know if that's any better.
Oh.
Ew.
That seems. I think I rather would burn my throat.
Hamburger.
Hamburger drink.
I do
In
it.
the Candy solo adventure, I saw the Beetlejuice musical in Melbourne. That's what I did. while y'all
Ooh,
were
how was it?
at
Is
the
that why you posted that you still think Beetlejuice is hot?
Oh, dude, he's so hot. But
He is hot.
but
I agree.
it was a cool experience because the guy that composed and wrote the songs played Beetlejuice.
Oh.
So
That's
that's cool.
cool.
Like, yeah. Because he's like a Melbourne-based actor, I guess. And the girl that played Lydia was like 1-to-1 with the original Broadway show. So I went with my mom and my brother.
Shit.
And we were like 3 rows from the front, like right in the middle. It was really good. It's like, imagine if Beetlejuice was mixed with Jack Black. That's kind of the energy that he brought to it. Like he very much made it his own, but I much preferred like to compare to the, because I really liked the original Beetlejuice musical, but the interpretation that he gave to it was way more like sleazy car salesman, like as opposed to like mischievous imp. And I was like, I
I
like
like both of those vibes.
yeah, but I don't know. He just he's so hot.
I'm
I'm
gonna
so
need to
sorry.
take a picture.
Side note, sorry if I keep sniffling. I'm still recovering from the corn of
Oh,
Chicago.
yeah, we need to talk
Oh,
about
dude,
corn
yeah.
sweat.
Dude, fucking okay.
Disgusting.
Yes.
When we went to Chicago, I know that it's like the Midwest or whatever the fuck, and I know that they have a lot of corn. Great, fantastic, love that for them.
Sure.
However, fucking comma, so when we were traveling to Chicago, I literally was like, my nose is like running? What is going on? Like what is going on? And it didn't feel like I was cold, like I had a cold. It felt like I was like having an allergy attack. And I was like, I haven't had an allergy attack since I was a kid when I was super allergic to like animals and like dust, which I still am, but like
And what else
when
are
I got
you allergic
older-
to?
Oh, I'm allergic to so many things. I'm allergic to dust mites, dust, cats, dogs, oak tree and pine tree, and corned beef, wheat, eggs, and rice. So that's what I'm allergic to. I'm allergic to a lot of things. Very fun time. But when I was a kid, I used to be like, I'm sure, you guys. I think
and taco
most of us-
seasoning.
Yeah, it's like
You're
cumin or
allergic to
whatever.
taco seasoning.
It's
I'm
like the
allergic to the-
spices in it.
Yeah, I'm allergic to like the
Oh.
way that it's prepared. I don't know. It's like a fucking whole thing. But I think most of us, if not all of us, have asthma, right? Like we
I
all
don't have asthma.
So Rose,
I'm
doesn't have
allergic
asthma.
to dust.
Do you want
I went to
asthma?
the emergency
No.
room for it multiple times.
No,
My
thank
airway
you.
So
was
okay, 3 out of 4 of us have asthma. When I was a kid, if you guys don't know anything about
Cursing me?
asthma.
I don't. It's weird because I don't have asthma. So like whenever I go to the doctor,
So
they're
you
like,
don't
you
have
should
asthma?
have asthma. No, I like have. They're like they're surprised that I don't have asthma because
You're
they're like
just-
you have
oh,
everything
You're just
that
stupid.
Because of your baby
Whoa.
steroids.
Well, because I think the baby steroids spared me from asthma.
Wow, that's crazy.
Oh.
Have you guys had those like
Mm.
allergy panel tests? That's how you know, right?
Yeah.
The ones where they like prick you in the arm a billion times.
Oh
and it's
no, I had.
itchy?
Oh Rose, I had the fucking sheet. The sheet that goes on your back and they go.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I had.
That's a thing.
Yeah, I had the fucking sheet.
Oh, we should.
They just
I feel like
my
I should redo that in like my
Just
adult
I should
life
do
because
that.
that happened on my arm whenever I was a kid. But recently, my
Yeah.
best friend Sozin had that redone, and he found out he was now allergic later in life to things he didn't know he was allergic to.
Yeah.
That was causing like rashes and this and that, and so he went back and got retested and found
Oh,
out
we
he
should
was
do
just
it
like, oh shit,
together.
I'm like,
I kinda
actually,
wanna do
like,
that.
I'm
We should
allergic.
do it.
It's good to
Can I
know. I
come?
guess you could probably set that
Yeah.
up with your doctor.
Yeah,
I
that'd be
got
fun.
one of those as a kid, and I think that I don't remember what it was. It was either maple trees or oak trees, something from them.
Yeah, same. I need to go check on my little thing. I have a little like it's like an asthma dog tag that I take with me, and it says like everything I'm allergic to in case I had like this was before phones existed where you just have all your information on your phone. But like
Oh.
it's like a little dog tag that has all my information in case I like blacked out and people didn't know what I was
Before
allergic to.
I'm
phones
allergic to an
existed
antibiotic.
ever.
Yeah.
I don't know which antibiotic, but one of them I had an anaphylactic shock from.
Great.
Yeah.
Oh.
But it fixed my cough that one time that I had in LA.
That's true. That
And
is
then
so
it gave
crazy.
me full body then my
That's
my airways
crazy.
tried to close again.
Anyways,
Yes.
back to the story. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
As you guys
Corn
know,
sweats.
with asthma, when you're a kid, it's a lot worse when you're a kid. And then when you get older, luckily your body kind of adapts and like things happen, blah, blah, whatever. Okay. So when I was like having a sneezing fit, I was like, I haven't had something like this since I was a kid. Like I was like, the last time I had this was when I was like on a respirator because I used to have that like every night before I go to bed because of dust. And I was just like, I would just always have that all the fucking time. And I was like, I don't know what the fuck is going on. Anyways, and so I just continued. I was like taking medicine, blah, blah, whatever. And then it was like the last night of Chicago, and I was like sneezing at the dinner table because we were like getting like 4 a.m. breakfast at this really weird place where the guy felt like he wanted to kill us. I don't
They
know.
hated us so much.
They
We
hated
wanted
us
to get
so
seated, and they
bad.
were like, "Oh, we can't serve you." And we were like, "But we have like."
It was
15
because
people,
we
and they were
said
like,
it was because we
"Uh-uh."
said we had like 12 people, and they were like, well, we can't serve you. And I literally saw like 3 booths. And then Numi was like, oh, we'll just split up. Like, it's fine. Like, it's not a big deal. And he's like, no, no, no. And then the lady that was standing next to him, she was
Uh-huh.
like looking at him like, what? No, that's fine. Like, that's fine. Like, she was so confused. Like,
She
why
was the
he
one that
saying
initially
no.
said no, though, which is crazy.
Yeah, but
We-
then I don't
They
know.
were being so polite, but like we were being so polite.
Yeah.
Of just saying, hey, we can split up tables. We don't have to be together. Just pretend that we're just like, even if it's like these 4 people and those 4, that's fine. And they just met it with, no. You cannot do that.
They
We
were like,
cannot
"Mm-mm."
do that. Like, hey, that's okay. How about you just we'll just take a table. Like, no. You can't get a table. Even though
was
there was
so
only
crazy.
like a few of us there. And it was
Yeah.
it's like, listen, I realize that this is like a 24/7 establishment and we're here to get like, some grimy, gritty food at 2 a.m, but like, come on.
I know. It was so
My food
weird.
was really
It's so
good,
funny
though.
because I know for a fact that if we all showed up at different times, which we did, by the way,
Uh-huh.
that they wouldn't have questioned it. They would have just been like, oh, okay, like, because they don't fucking know. It's so stupid.
Yeah,
I spent
Anyways,
30 seconds trying to work out 12 divided 3. Go on.
that's pretty cool. I like how you're doing that while holding my thigh. You've been holding my thigh for the
Oh my
past like
God.
10 minutes. I know. I haven't said anything about it.
Yeah.
I need someone else to talk.
You're really touchy-feely today, Candy.
Yeah, Candy's touchy-feely tonight.
I'm gonna,
Yeah,
well,
you're like
you know what?
petting me, poking me, touching her
It's so
thigh. What's
true.
up?
Yeah, you just I just am addicted to doing this.
Dude, that's why I have
I
to
know,
be
I
on this
can't
side of the
stop.
table, far away.
Try
but yeah,
wish
so
you were next to me.
that's so true. That's so true.
Yeah.
Should I leave?
No.
But so we were at the table and I was like sneezing like crazy, and then Numi
Like
and
the
Bao were
cock
like,
sleeve.
"Girl, you good?" And I was like, "Dude, I don't know what the fuck is happening." I was like, ever since I got to Chicago, I literally have been dying. And then one of them was like, "Oh, is it the corn sweat?" And I was like, "What?" And then they like were, and I heard people talking about this all weekend. Like people were like, "Oh, the corn sweat, blah blah blah, whatever." And then I don't know what triggered. I didn't really think much about it. I was like, "Oh yeah, corn sweat, it's hotter, whatever, whatever, whatever." And then Numi was like, "Oh, are you allergic to?" She said something else. She's like, "Oh, are you allergic to like wheat or whatever?" And I was like, something like I had like that. That's so Raven brain blast. I was like, "Oh my god, I'm allergic to corn." I'm like, "Holy fuck!" I'm like, "You guys have been talking about corn sweat all weekend, and I didn't realize that it's like literally in the fucking air." So I'm sitting here like breathing in fucking corn, and I'm allergic to corn. And we all just sat there like, "What?" Like, what? Like it just.
Yeah.
And I didn't know that was a thing. I didn't know that was so I was like dying the entire time I was in Chicago, and I was like, "What the fuck is happening to me?"
No, I feel
Yeah.
you. That was similar, but not in LA. The first 2 days, I didn't take any because I used to take antihistamines every day. For Nergan.
For Nergan.
I take 2 a day, which is a lot. But then eventually, because I got like an air purifier and I got on top of it, and I realized I was allergic to dust, I was able, similar to what you experienced, where like you used to have to do a lot of things for your dust allergy, but it kind of went away. But it's just that you learned how to manage it better, / like you made your environment better. But going to LA, I landed, and it's like, and you guys fucking see me. Day one, I'm fine. And then the longer that I'm in LA, I just start to fucking deteriorate. Like, I'm like a fucking paper bag in the rain. Like, I just die. But then I started taking antihistamines. So I feel like if you went to Chicago knowing that you were going to have that allergic
Well, the
reaction,
corn
you
sweat,
could've-
but that's the thing, Candy, is that the corn sweat only happens like once a year. And so, like, I didn't know about that at
Right.
all. It was like, I had
Yeah.
no idea that was a fucking thing. And it was so funny because I was talking to people who lived in Chicago and or in the Midwest or whatever. And they were like, "I've never heard of this before." And I'm like, "You guys have literally lived here your entire life and you've never heard of the fucking corn sweat? Like, what?" Because I guess it's like, it's a thing, because I always thought corn was a fall thing, but I guess not. It's a summer thing. And because of it growing or whatever, it like perspirates into the fucking air, and then it makes this heat wave, and then it like makes everything like muggy and gross and disgusting
It's
or
like
whatever.
walking through a puddle.
Are you
it
allergic
literally
to
was
high
disgusting.
fructose corn syrup? Or is that too far removed from corn?
I think it's too far removed from corn, because if that was the case, Candy, I wouldn't be able to eat fucking anything in America. So
Yeah.
You guys put
Yeah,
that in
candy.
a lot. It's crazy.
yeah,
It is crazy.
but yeah, it's like, it was horrible. So anyways, that's why I'm sniffling a little bit.
I'm excited for
But
the
I'm
thumbnail
basically
to be
over
corn
it.
sweats, which is you with some corn.
Guys, leaving Chicago, believe it or not, helped my allergies. Isn't that crazy?
That is crazy.
Whoa.
I
It
feel
was like the day
Chicago is
after I
such like
felt
a
better.
nice city, but like the corn sweat thing, I couldn't live with that every year.
Well, it's only like once. It was only that weekend, and we just happened to
Yeah,
go
but
on
it's
that
way
weekend.
too much.
That's-
It's disgusting.
Yeah, but if I lived
That's
there, I'd
how
just
I
stay
f-
inside.
That's how I felt in the Queen Mary, because I was already taking the antihistamines, but I'm like, I could this place has an aura that would kill me. Like it's just,
Something's
it's just
killing
like
you
a,
slowly.
yeah, like it's just it's the same thing when I pick
Asbestos.
up like if I pick up a shirt that I've worn like if I wear a shirt more than a couple of times and I pick it up and I'm like, if I wear this will give me rashes because it's like accumulated enough like I have a sense about certain locations and pieces of clothing, or if like I want to go to estate sales with you guys and stuff, but I'm scared. I have to take drugs.
You're gonna need to wear like one of those heavy duty masks on your face or something.
Well, estate
Yeah.
sales, I do wear a mask just because like you're really close with people, just because it's someone's house and there's a bunch of
Yeah.
people in the house. So you're like, oh, I don't want to get sick or whatever. But with estate sales, I'm not worried about it because it's just someone's house. They live there. So like they clean it. Like it's fine. It's the antique shops that I'm worried about for you, because that's like literally old stuff that's been sitting there for literally probably, I don't even know how fucking long it's been sitting there. No one dusts
Yeah.
it. Like it's just people
what if
break
we
shit
just
in.
lather you in Vaseline so nothing can get
So the
you?
dust sticks to me? Okay, yeah, that sounds
No,
great.
no, it sticks to the Vaseline and you wash it off.
Oh, I don't think that's gonna work.
Uh-uh.
So that's like a no to lathering you in Vaseline.
So that's like a no to
Sorry,
use
Shy, I
sauce.
tried.
My skin's so
That's
dry
thank
that
you
that
for
would just
trying.
make me normal
Mhm.
texture.
Is that
I-
because of the Aussie heat? Aussie
No,
heat.
it's for my eczema.
That's cool.
I glow under black light.
Oh,
Oh, okay. I don't
All
know.
my
What?
scar tissue. Yeah, there's all the scar
Oh.
tissue on my arms from my eczema.
Actually, going to AX and then also Numi's concert, both times I got like this little, and maybe I started wondering if this is eczema. I started getting like this little like bubbly rash on my hands like by the end of the fucking trip. Where I
Were
was
you
like,
washing your
it's
hands a lot?
itchy. Not more than usual. I wash my hands a lot in general, but like I wasn't
Probably
being
just like cheap soap.
I was gonna
Maybe.
say, it might just be like hotel soap.
maybe whatever it was fucked my hands up for a bit, and they were so itchy. I had to get like cortisone for it.
Mm.
And it lasted for like a week after AX, and I was like, I'm gonna fucking crash out. This is awful. And then it happened for one day in Chicago, and then it went away, and I was like, thank God.
It
That
makes
used to
me
happen
think
all
it's
over
the
my
cheap
body.
soap.
Over your
Yeah.
body, I would
That's-
die. I don't know how you deal with that.
God, it's this is like my health thing, but like from 7, because when I was like 16, 17, I moved into we moved to a new house, and there was like a granny flat out back, which was owned by like this
A what?
100-old lady that never cleaned it. It's like a little mini house like that a grandma lived in.
A
called
granny flat.
Like
Okay.
a mother-in-law suite, but for old people.
Yeah, but
Oh
she
my god,
like,
that
it was
reminds
so
me
full of
something you
dust.
said before the podcast.
It was so full of dust, and like basically from that age until I moved out when I was like 22, 23, I just had like full body eczema, like head to toe, like all the time.
Ooh.
And I was like bedridden a lot and stuff. And then now, like it's crazy to think back to, because I used to just be so sick all the time, and I'm like, how the fuck did I even survive that? Like I used to just be like open wounds and like laying in bed, just being like, I
Oh
just,
my
I,
God.
like the
Shit
SpongeBob guy where
happens.
he's like, my skin is paper and like fucking my bones are glass.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the mouthwash guy.
Oh, Kelly, yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't feel anything.
That was literally me I was like getting super drunk, and then I was like curly, and then I was super drunk and then curly. That was my fucking
That's
early 20s.
crazy, dude. I
Okay, Candy.
I had a brain
Yeah.
blast about the fucking thing that you said before.
Mother-in-law
the-
suite.
No, well, yeah, you said that, but then I was like, there was something you said before the podcast, and it was the fucking frosting, the icing packet, and you called it
Oh,
something.
sachet.
know that.
The
That's what
sachet.
it's called.
The sachet.
Have you opened the sachet?
Have you opened
Removed
the
its
sachet?
contents onto my
Squirt the sachet onto the cookie.
squirt the
Can I
sachet.
just say, Shia, you were really good at being like a British snob
Oh,
for some
whoa.
reason.
Yo,
Every time you do it, I'm
British
like,
snob.
you're so on point with that.
guys, comment down below if you're from the UK, if I'm doing a good job. Do you
Oh,
hate
I don't think
me?
it's authentic. I think it's just a
Um,
good job making that vibe.
It's like
Oh,
the
okay.
fake. It's like the fake cartoon
Yeah,
British
yeah.
snob.
Yeah. That's what I
Mhm.
mean. Like, you're
Mhm.
nailing that.
Thanks.
Oh, I think
I'm
because
excited.
the word sachet is like, what's it called? Sachet
Repulse.
away.
Yeah,
repulse
Oh,
directly.
sachet away.
That's a different kind of sachet.
It is.
Yeah, but now I can only think about icing, and I'm like, that's kind of weird.
Because when you say
I see.
sachet, you're saying like SATCHET, right? Like sachet
SACH.
spelling.
Yeah, sachet.
Yeah, but it's
Oh, now it's
sachet.
sachet.
Sorry. To Buff, I feel like you were just like, because you're saying XTYUVD.
You just said letters. Of the
I know, it
Seven.
made no sense to me.
like-
I was like, okay.
Dial-up sounds in your mind.
Beep, beep, boop, beep, boop.
I'm proud of you.
Okay, I didn't know that was questioned or anything, but that's cool.
Okay, I'm
Can
not.
Candy
Take
not
it
just
back.
praise you?
Okay, never mind.
No, doesn't matter what I do. What's the point?
What's the fucking
Episode
point?
All right, Candy,
34.
we can't spiral. Episode
What's the
34. We got it.
fucking
We're just still at the beginning era of our podcasting.
Yeah.
Who knows what
And
we're
I did
gonna
enough
do in the
spiraling
future.
earlier.
I always think about that when people. What?
I spiraled enough for all of us earlier when I was
You
having
did.
issues.
I
Rose
sure
does
that
that
wasn't
every
even
at the
your
beginning
fault.
of every podcast.
You
which
do.
is
Because
rightfully
the
so.
past 2 sessions, something just goes wrong for no fucking reason, and it makes me crash out so hard.
It's like
Tricky both.
the amount that we don't get upset, you get upset for us, but it's like not necessary, you know.
I just don't
Like a
care
seesaw.
anymore.
Like we're all
It makes me angry.
okay. So she can spiral.
I don't care
So
anymore
we're
to
gonna
be
go
upset
that-
about
we're gonna-
anything.
Stop spiraling. We had enough
not.
spiraling.
I
I
just
filled
don't
that
care.
quota
You
I
guys
just
don't
don't
wanna
care.
see
I
me
actually think it's
spiral.
good that she
Yes,
doesn't
you do.
care.
about me.
I think
Well,
it's
that's-
good to
that's a
not
different
care
caring.
about everything. I think you
Okay.
pick the things you care about. You know,
That's true.
like I care about you guys.
I like
Oh my
the
God.
word sachet.
I don't care about that one in the end, but I care about
I
you
don't
two.
give a fuck about sachet.
I
That
care.
fucking orange bitch.
Fucking whore.
Hey.
Oh.
Oh. There was like
God.
Fuck.
Yes.
Same. I literally was just doing the same. I was like, I had a thought of something, and then there was I was looking at my shorts earlier today because so my shorts get uploaded automatically, and so I don't really get to see a lot of like the comments until I have until I get to sit down and read the comments. And there was it was a short where it was Shia sucking up a bug because there was a bug on my floor, and and so there was a bug on the floor and we're trying to get it, and Shia has the vacuum, and I'm like, he sucks it up, and then I go, yeah, I get so excited about him sucking it up, and then someone commented, they were like, oh my god, the way that Buff said yeah was like my little sister energy, where it was just like, yeah, you got it, big brother, or whatever. And then the comment below that was like, she literally pegs him. And then
It's true.
And then everybody was like, what?
Jesus Christ.
Funniest fucking comment.
You can tell
so
the
true.
people that are like actively in the community out compared to the people who leave comments that are just like, haha, yeah, or just like,
yeah, it was just so funny. There was another one too where it was, I don't remember what it was, but it was something along the lines of like, wow, Shia's male neighbor interacting with the female neighbor is really, really enticing, or something like that. And it was like the weirdest fucking comment. It felt like some AI response. It was just so weird.
It's like a poorly translated to English kind of like, I'm just like, what? What are you trying to say?
That's like when commenters call me innocent, and I'm like, okay, you've never watched me.
Oh my god, I
Yeah.
told the story. Oh fuck. Yeah. Okay. Wait. At Knott's Berry Farm, I had a funny encounter with Chateau and Rose.
Okay, wait.
Where-
Text TLDR. Knott's Berry Farm is a farm about
Theme
a
park?
fucking what?
It's like a
It's a
theme
theme park.
park.
It's a theme park,
Yeah.
but what berry was it? The
Boysenberry.
They invented the boysenberry.
The
Yeah.
boysenberry. Anyways, we went to a theme park about the boysenberry. Anyways, continue. I just
We were talking about shibari, I think. Like it came up because Shadow was talking about like people doing like photography for museums or something, like talking about an art gallery or
Right,
something.
right.
And I was like, oh, you know who know about that? Rose. And then Shadow was like, okay. And I was like, Rose. And then I asked you about it, and you started being like, and about like
you
all of the
activated
facts
my
about it.
special interest.
Yeah.
What do you want from me?
And then he was just like, Shadow's face was just like, what? Like I watched real time as he was like
dumbfounded.
he was because he thought I was like making a like yeah.
That
it
is
was
so
like
funny
literally the
because
YouTube
he-
comments in real life. Yeah.
I was gonna say that's so funny because he made a joke at me where it was like a really sexual joke. He was like, "Oh, I just like getting choked," and I was like, and he was like, "Have you done that before?" And I was like, "No." I was like
No.
he just thinks that I have just experienced fucking everything, which is flattering. Thank you so much, Show. I really appreciate that. But I was also like, "No, I've never done that." And he was like, "Oh."
I'm really surprised. I don't know why.
I'm not surprised. Buff is
No.
no.
The fuck?
Well, I guess
Buff
you know,
is
the
all
throat
praise
thing.
and gentle and sweet and nice, except when she's pecking Shia, I assume. But like Buff doesn't. I don't know. That's just Buff's not that vibe to me.
Aw.
Who the fuck? I don't. Never mind.
No, I
What?
guess that's just. I guess that's.
You're
our
not sweet and
arena.
nice. You don't like
Actually,
praise.
I feel like everyone but Buff here probably likes.
You don't like degradation at all.
No. Someone looks at me weird and I get sad.
Yeah.
Outside of the bedroom, I feel that way. Inside of the bedroom, I'm like, yeah.
It couldn't be me.
Like she's probably the
That's
pet
why I'm
play.
the pathetic one.
What the fuck?
She likes that.
What the? What the?
What did you just say?
What the?
I said pet play.
Oh my god.
What the hell?
I think that's one of like the top performing shorts. I think at one point was me being like, we were talking about who was more vanilla, you or me. That was like, wait, that was the first
Mhm.
collab that we did. We did our little boneless models,
That was.
and you were
Well,
like trying to
outside of
Yeah.
the one where we first did like the fucking Japan.
Oh yeah, we did the conference that was in
Jesus
Japanese,
Christ.
and we were both just like, what? What the fuck?
Dude, that was
Like,
like 4 years ago. There was like, for people who don't know, Candy and I just met each other, and then we had like a sponsor lineup at the same time where it was like they wanted us to watch basically like a Japanese E3. That's what it was. But it was all in Japanese, and we had no idea that it was going to be. So like, and this is when Power World first got announced, by the way. Like this was like
Yeah.
a while ago, and so we were like, oh, like, do you want to do it together? And we're like, yeah. Mind you, we've talked like maybe like one other collab before that, which was like a big group because we did Gardic Phone together. So this was like our only solo collab together. And so we're like, it's like I woke up at 4 a.m. So I'm like delirious. Candy woke up like at a time that they weren't available.
I was
so they
also
were
really
delirious.
sleep deprived. Oh, you know, I've been awake like 20 hours at that point. I think.
Yeah, it was like something
Oh.
stupid. We were both like fucking losing our mind. And then we were sitting there and like talking. We're like, haha, yeah, and just whatever. And then we couldn't understand anything they were saying because it was all in Japanese. And we're like, what the fuck is this? And then literally we were 2 hours in. Pow World comes up and it's like these animals with guns and people are freaking out. There's like a sweatshop and whatever. And I literally, Candy and I were like, what the fuck? And we went to bed and we woke up the next day and we texted each other. We're like, was that real? I don't know if that was real. I can't tell if that was real because I can't feel like if I dreamt it or not because we were so
The Pokemon had
sleep-deprived.
assault rifles. Like what?
Yeah, we were so confused. And then I got on stream and I was like, guys, did that happen yesterday? They're like, yeah, it's called this. And I'm like, what the fuck? I thought I wasn't real. Like we were like freaking out because I don't know, it was the weirdest fucking collab ever. But it was fun.
Yeah.
But it wasn't that collab. The other collab that you were talking about was the one where we were waiting for that fucking MMO. Lost Ark, because we were about to get on it on the first day and we had to wait like 5 hours because it was delayed, and so we just like had like a mini podcast and we were like little boneless like little chibi stuff and we're just sitting there.
And I said you had a pup hood and a strap on, which I still think is accurate.
You don't know what I have.
What?
No, I don't. I'm just headcanoning.
You sent them?
No,
said
Oh.
said that you had.
Oh,
Not I
okay.
sent you. Yeah, we
was
met
like,
pretty
you
early in our
mailed that?
relationship, and I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna send you some fun little trinkets in the mail. There, Princess.
Some little
What would you
trinkets.
do
I
if
think you're
someone
gonna
did
like
that?
these.
I'm probably not talk to them.
How'd they get my address?
Yeah,
Depends on
literally.
who they are, and yeah, how did they get my address?
Yeah, fucking for real.
Although of the four of us, I'm the least safe with my address because I had a friend, I had someone that I knew that was like, "Oh, do you want free merch?" And I was like, "Okay," and I gave him my address.
Oh,
Candy, you just willingly almost showed it like 6 times on your stream anyway, so it really
Yeah,
doesn't
it's
matter.
That's not on purpose, though.
I've shown my legal name.
Candy.
Can I just say you and Gmart? Just you and Gmart, you know? 2 peas in a pod,
Yeah.
just do the same thing.
Sometimes
Well, his
I almost
name is
skim
just
by
his
saying
name.
your full name, and then I'm like,
Kenny.
I can't do that.
He's public about his name.
Yeah, I know, but it was just like, I don't know. You guys
Oh
just
yeah,
both-
no.
It's so funny because you guys will like dox yourselves and you'll be like, whatever.
He showed his address. Like he showed his actual address.
I know, that's what I'm
He's
saying.
like, I should-
I know, that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. You guys will literally dox yourself multiple times on stream. You're like, whatever. It happens. I'm like, no, it doesn't. It doesn't
I
just
worry
happen.
about that whole thing.
Well,
I worry about that too.
yeah, well.
Candy, I worry about you.
I think of it this way. Same way that people don't know that you are buffer dating, even though you talk about it all the time.
What?
You know?
What?
Like,
what?
What?
I can't
What?
believe this is how I find out.
dude, I think somebody in a collab one time said that
What
you
the
and Chai were dating, and then they were worried that they doxed it.
What? Oh,
I'm speaking my truth. You can't keep me down. I didn't sign an
I will
NDA.
never forget the time someone came in and was like, I just found out that Buff and Shia aren't neighbors. They're actually dating.
Wait,
I had
what?
no idea. And I was like, shut up. How do you not know?
I think it's
And Rose
because
is divorced, so
I think it's
I know
because
people don't know that either.
I think a lot of people who date in the VTubing scene like start dating in the VTuber scene. As where Shy and I have been together for like over a
Oh.
decade. So like
Mm.
we are so comfortable with each other that it just feels, I don't know, like natural, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
It just feels like we're just like hanging out, like
Yeah.
whatever.
That makes sense.
So I don't know. Maybe that's like the vibe. I don't know.
There's also people that get together, but then also keep it a secret for many different reasons, with if not just privacy,
shade
but
into the
also
Yeah,
light.
yeah.
sometimes people want to like play the scene. Man, I will never forget a time that I heard someone else talking to Buff about being like, "Oh, you're open about your relationship? Well, that's stupid. You're not going to make more money
my
that
God,
way."
yeah.
I'm just being like,
That is
"Whoa."
so
I've had so
dumb.
many people be like,
"We
there's
are
been so many
different.
times- Yeah, we're not on the same wavelength.
we are not."
I've had so many people be like, "Oh, well, you told people that you're in a relationship. Like you would have made more money that way. Oh, you shown your face before. Oh, you shouldn't have done that. You would have made." And I'm like, I don't fucking care. First of all, and second of all, it wouldn't even fucking mattered if I hid it anyways because we literally have been public about it for fucking ever. Like
Yeah.
since 20 whatever the fuck. Like it's been like, so even if you wanted to make it private, it wouldn't be private. Like I didn't have the choice regardless, so it doesn't matter. Like it doesn't fucking
Yeah.
matter. And I don't
I'm
wouldn't
just
want
a
the
lover
choice
girl.
anyways.
What?
I'm just a girl.
What?
I'm
I
still
thought you
a
said
lover
I
girl.
used to love a girl.
I did.
I did.
I'm
I
so
did.
lame,
I
but yeah,
remember
no.
her.
I don't know. I just
I'm really
feel,
obvious. People can tell. Even
Well,
before I start dating
that's
public.
my thing too. Is that I am like almost too open. You know what I mean? I'm too open with stuff, not in like a bad way. Like, but like I literally be like, oh yeah, like this happened, blah blah. Shire and I were like fucking kissing on the fucking whatever, and this happened, and like I would hate. I think I would hate streaming if I had to keep track of every little thing that like I couldn't say. You know what I mean? Like I think I would lose my goddamn mind. I think I just would go psychotic.
It's so much easier to just kind of be yourself. I literally said this on stream the other day because someone came in and was just like, man, I haven't been here like in a few years, and they're like, it's great to see that you haven't changed. And I'm like, dude, it is so easy to stay consistent because I am me.
Myself.
I feel like that was such like an early on thing where even in the streaming space where you have the opportunity to like make a character or present yourself a different way. But I feel like anybody that does that now, it's super obvious, and you know that they're a character, so you don't expect them to be that in person if you ever met them or something like that. So, but it's so like much easier to just be like, hey guys, it's me. I'm not like making up things or anything. I'm just telling you stories about my life. It's me.
Like the thing is like what was the Corpo joke where it's like everyone who becomes Corpo, whatever, they'll like have a character for 2 weeks and they'll just stop doing it.
Yeah, oh my god.
Yeah. Whenever you see the new debuts from like big corporations, from the
Undersea, and then like the next one they're like,
fast forward 2 weeks
for like 6 hours.
Yeah. After the PR week is over, they just fucking.
I respect it. I think it's
brand new
good.
Here I am. 2 weeks later, they're just like, guys, I don't really want to do that anymore. Just like,
Yeah.
God. But I also think that like again, we come from a different era of like I would say we came from this era of streamers. Like when I was wanting to stream, I was watching RL streamers. That's what I was doing. I was watching people play games.
Yeah.
They were just streamers, blah, blah, whatever. So me not showing my face didn't change how I felt about being a streamer. So like I was like, just because I'm like an orange dog doesn't mean that I'm not a streamer. So like, but I think a lot of VTubers who did come over from the scene of corporate, of like watching Hall Live and all that stuff, they literally were like, oh, well, that's how you do it because that's what VTubers do, as to where we came over from like the streaming side of it.
Mm-hmm.
So
we're just like, we do whatever the fuck we want. We don't really care about the format.
Yeah. So I just, because like every streamer that I know, like talk about their life and they talk about their kids and their family and this and that and whatever the fuck they're going on and like whatever. So like to me, I'm like, yeah, that's normal. Like that's a normal thing to do. But I think if you come from like that side of the VTubing, I mean, we've talked about this so many times, but if you come from that side of the VTubing stuff, I think that's where people differ on the thoughts of VTubing.
I just, the way that I see it, if I wanted to do customer service acting, I would just have a regular job. Like that's what it feels like to me, which is maybe, I don't know, people can feel how they want, but that's just how I think it's accurate to me. Oh, I also make the comparison. I think this is a good connective tissue, but it's like indie VTubers are like cosplayers, and then corporate VTubers are like Disney princesses at the parks.
Yeah,
that's how I explain it to people, because there's like the company expectation of performance. There's a consistency expected. There's people checking in. You have to maintain a character. There's like boundaries or whatever. But you go to a convention, you see Belle like smoking a cigarette and being like,
that's exactly what I was gonna say.
Like so,
It reminded me of a very specific picture of a Sailor Moon cosplayer like squatting on the sidewalk with a cigarette in their mouth, looking tired as fuck.
They're my mutual on Twitter. I've realized
that person in particular.
Really?
Yeah.
You should ask them if they want to smoke sometime.
I should put them on the podcast.
Yeah.
Dude, say Uranus. Oh, so hot.
You want to smoke a cigarette?
No.
You want to eat?
Dude,
a cigarette?
oh my gosh.
When we
sorry.
tried hookah, I didn't mind that, but I wouldn't even do that much.
Sorry, what the fuck happened in LA? I feel like every time we went out to dinner, you three were always together in some area, and then I was like fucking 20 miles away at the end of the table. Like, I feel like every time we went out...
I don't know. It just kept happening.
It just kept happening like that.
I don't know. Do you know what I think it is? I'm going to blame Gmar. And you know what I think it is? Gmar just finds a seat and sits. That's what he does.
True.
I've seen him do it like 3 times.
Meanwhile,
he literally just will find a seat.
Shia like a puppy.
Yeah,
I guess
Rose will follow
us,
but like Gmar just sits down and then you're like, oh, and then you sit down next to him, because I've seen it happen like 4 times.
I think that might be it.
Yeah. Well, also because he's like 8'5", he has restrictions on where he can sit.
True.
So he needs to put his really long legs
so
somewhere,
tall.
usually off to the side.
Dude, I wish his
Absolutely
like
crazy.
Instead of being an axolotl, I wish he was just a giraffe.
His favorite
That'd be
animal.
sick.
What if he made an axolotl that had a giraffe neck?
Oh, that's so him.
That would
That's
be
more
so
I think that would be cute. You could
I've
just have
seen
a
so many
toggle and
God.
like. Remember that debut that you guys did where you made Candy's
that.
neck insanely long?
Oh yeah, you made my body wiggly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Just do
because
that, but with Gmart.
it was
People
funny.
always
'cause,
ask him
like,
if he's a basketball player. Go on.
He could be. Well, I don't know. We did that because you didn't have anything for your debut, and it was like the night before, and you're like, I don't know what to do. I was like, I'll just make your legs really long.
Because it was just like a 1.5. So like it was just like I just got like a cute toggle added and something else, and I was like, I feel like I don't have anything else. But I think that was actually one of my better debuts. Because it was really funny. Like,
I know
the toggle went
the feet
crazy.
reveal, and then it just started being like legs.
My favorite debuts are always the ones where I like don't give a fuck. Like I'm like, okay, like here I'm
I
just
like
gonna
the
like
silly ones.
because I always do. I don't know if you guys notice, but I always do like one serious one, and then I do a goofy one, and then I do a serious one, and then I do a goofy one. So I'm about to go do a goofy one right now, which is like gonna be like workout themed and whatever. But I'm already having way more fun with that than like doing the serious ones because like the serious ones are fun and I do enjoy them, and I think that it's good to have like lore and all that
Yeah,
stuff.
but they're sweaty
especially-
comparatively.
Yes, I just feel very sweaty compared to like the silly ones where I just like I'm just having a fun time doing it.
I get
Yeah.
sweaty sometimes.
That's really
too.
cool, Shia. That is so cool.
Guys, episode 34.
34.
34.
34.
34.
30.
34.
Guys, thanks for joining us for episode 34. Use code VchiBan for 10% off of your GamerSupps order. Get that Doggy Style, the new flavor out by Buff, our
They
very
sent me
own
6
Buff
cups.
Pub. Be sure to check out our behind the scenes that are posted on the Fansly page. Link down below. You can check that all out. And we'll see you next week for episode 35 or Candy. You're going to want to see it.
You don't want to know.
Buff, do you tiny tongue thing that you do?
Okay, bye.
There it is.
Bye.